over the weekend I went to I did a course, rider course. I did a beginner's rider course. I've got my endorsement, but I was like, yo, maybe I can learn something from the course, and I did. I learned a lot, and it was good to kind of, get there with some other people and, talk bikes all day. It was real fun. So it was really fun. I enjoyed it. I'm going to do the advanced course when that's offered. I figure I'm going to allocate like, $300-400 a year as I, keep riding to really get a good idea of what's going on with biking and motorcycling and stuff like that. Because, it is dangerous, and I want to be equipped as best as I can to, make sure that I'm as safe as possible out here. And with anything that you enjoy doing, man, like it's a craft, so it's something that I want to make sure that I am really comfortable with and growing with and learning and all that stuff. So I did enjoy the bike course. So yes, if that's one of those things where want to make sure that, I know for me, I want to make sure that I'm allocating some finances, once a year to do something where I'm enriching myself as far as learning to ride and being the best rider that I can be. It really helped me with slow speed stuff, not gonna lie. Slow speed on my ADV was much much easier because you didn't have to deal with the you didn't have to deal with all the clutch and the friction point and stuff like that. And it just, that was so the handling on that, the turning radius and all that stuff was really, real easy to do those maneuvers, figure eights. I'm sure you guys remember the video I did in the my driveway doing those figure eights. With a sports bike, it's a little less easy on the sport bike. It's getting busy out here today. Today was one of those days I almost went out the house without my riding pants on, and some said, just go ahead and put them on, if not for nothing, for the habit. So I did keep those on. I did put them on. Obviously they're not comfortable as your normal jeans, so it's always a pain to do that, but I said I'm gonna rather err on the side of safety with that. And yeah, man. It feels good to be back on my bike. So, took my course over the weekend. They had me on a Z125 Kawasaki, the Kawi, and it was an adjustment getting on that thing because it's it's a mini moto, and I thought that it was definitely a different riding experience. I had trouble with the clutch initially because don't forget how to drive. So had the mini moto, and the clutch feel was way different. It was a little bit more vague, neutral. Couldn't find it. It wasn't bad. It's a cool bike. Like, it would be a fun bike to have for, you know, just as another bike. But definitely not in the market for that. So you won't be seeing that on the channel no time soon, or probably ever. But it was cool to ride it for the class, because everybody else had like the old school 250s. Like, they had some Yamahas. They had older the Rebels, all that stuff, and they were carbureted. So I was real lucky when it came to that, because mine was fuel injected, and it was fuel injected, and since it was a mini moto, it made the slow speed maneuvers really quite easy to accomplish. So that was cool about that bike as well. Met a lot of cool people in there, and so I enjoyed that. You're just gonna roll up on me, baby girl. Love that bridge. Oh man, some days when you ride, it's like you just want to keep riding and riding. And other days, like I rode after my class, and it was maybe a day after, and it was hard because I had spent so much time on that Z125 that I kind of forgot how to, not forgot, but I had to get reacquainted with my bike. And I remember I was going through an intersection, and it was I missed second. It was weird. It was just not the best. So now that I'm back in business, I'm back comfortable with where everything's at on my bike. But it definitely took a little bit of finessing to get back where I was before, you know, comfortable. I watched Dan the Fireman, and man, he's got some good information on his YouTube channel. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but like, whether you ride him, whatever you ride, he's got a lot of good safety stuff that he talks about. And what made me really say, okay, this isn't just some guy on the internet like me, was that a lot of stuff that we covered in class was what he was talking about. So, you know, it kind of made it where it was reputable for me. Having escape paths, intersections, looking at wheels, so that way you can tell if somebody's actually moving or not, stuff like that. So it was a lot of good stuff. Yeah, who's another safety guy I watch? Moto-jitsu, I think it's Moto-jitsu, something like that. He's got a lot of good stuff too. For watching, everyone. Hey, have you guys taken the motorcycle safety course or any other advanced courses for riding? Let me know. Do you think it's useful, or do you think it's a waste of money? All right. I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys all have a very blessed week. I will check you on the next video. Peace. Be blessed, y'all.